Good morning, my name is Greco Flores, and today we will be speaking about Filipino customs during and before Christmas. A Filipino Christmas season is known to be the longest celebrated, starting from September until January 6. They view the Christmas season as one of the most important events in the calendar. That is why they celebrate it so long. They want people to see that the birth of Christ is a way to prepare them for His coming. They make sure they prepare well and give the true meaning to this holiday. For the Filipinos, there is a distinct way to celebrate the Christmas season. It differs from the usual customs that most Western cultures are used to. The customs that they have were influenced during the time they were under the Spanish rule. One can say that their customs are a mix of both Eastern and Western, and at the same time the ever-changing times. Yet over the years, the essence of a Filipino Christmas still holds genuine and true. So let us explore and understand the season of Christmas for the Filipinos. Misa de Gallo is when Filipinos go to church for 9 nights so that by the ninth day, they can pray to God for what they want most, and hopefully, God will grant their wish. It's also time for them to reflect on their ways as Christmas approaches by listening to the Gospels and other sacred scriptures. Usually, after the Mass, some street vendors are there selling bibingka, a sweet chewy rice cake, and puto bumbong, a sticky purple treat made of brown sugar, coconut meat, and of course, salabat, a hot ginger tea to warm you during the cold weather. Expect a lot of Filipinos flocking to these stalls and just enjoying themselves as it is customary to eat these after the Mass. Parol is a Christmas decoration that is very Filipino. It's a star-shaped lantern in short. Most of the houses here in the Philippines are decorated with this and is sold almost everywhere during the Christmas season. In the Philippines, there is the Parol Festival. A parade happens on the streets wherein people try to awe the audience by the size of their paroles. There are also very intricate ones that are lighted quite wonderfully that almost look like a real star. At the end, there will be people who get the prize for having the biggest parol and the most beautiful one too. Next, Belen. There's another decoration that Filipinos have, which is a set of figurines that are arranged to show the nativity scene. There is also an event called the Belenismo sa Tarlac, where people from the region called Tarlac holds a contest to see who can make the best Belen that can best show the magnificence of the nativity scene. The Filipino people are mostly devoted Catholics who have a deep sense of faith in God, so you would expect a lot from them during the season of Christmas. So to portray their devotion, they have plays that show this, like the Panunuluyan. Panunuluyan is a play also played on the streets, but most of the time in auditoriums. Panunuluyan is where people reenact the birth of Christ and the events that take place. These plays are in Tagalog, which is the Filipino language, so that the people feel a more intimate connection to the play since it is in their native tongue. During the days before Christmas, as early as the end of November, street kids are already caroling or singing to each house in order to earn some money. They usually use tambourines which are made from aluminum bottle caps, and they sing Filipino songs. After receiving money from their singing, they would usually sing the quote, thank you, ang babait ninyo," which translates to, "You are so kind, thank you." On the other hand, other groups of people, like church choirs, also do this in order to raise money for the poor people of society. Noche Buena is the night before Christmas, where families and friends gather together in order to eat and enjoy the evening. It is a time to be merry and just cherish the moments they have with their loved ones. It's a tradition that holds the Filipino value of giving importance to your family and being hospitable to your friends. The food that is served are also very much part of their culture. There is the queso de bola, a cheese ball that is quite sweet but mostly sour that gives a tangy flavor. There's also the lechon, a roasted pig where the skin is cooked to crispy perfection and the meat can compare to the tenderness of steak. Lechon is not only prepared during Christmas but most of the celebrations that are in the Philippines. At the stroke of midnight, at exactly December 25, Filipinos go to Mass with their families and friends. They praise Jesus Christ and thank Him for being born into this world to lead them to the path of God. They also thank them for the blessings they have received in the year, the mere fact that they are together with their families, enjoying the holiday with each other. Christmas morning is usually the time when Filipino children open their presents under the Christmas tree. They are filled with glee as they rip the box presents that contain new toys and clothes. After they have opened all their presents, they visit their uncle and aunt's house. Their uncle and aunt are very much aware of this fact. That is why they have prepared something for the children. They give out an aguinaldo. Aguinaldo is a gift that may be a toy. Most of the time, it is usually money. So by the end of the day, the children have toys to fill their rooms and money to fill their pockets and wallets. Thank you for viewing my video. These are my reference and sources and where I took most of the pictures. And I would like to acknowledge, to thank my mom who told me stories of the time when she was little and how Christmas was celebrated during her time and how it is still the same today in some ways. And also my little sister who reminded me that we also celebrate a lot of festivals like the Parol Festival. Thank you for viewing my presentation. I hope one day you guys will visit the Philippines because to truly understand something, one must experience it themselves to savor the very content of that event. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.